said it before, and I will say it again. And even if you ask me tomorrow, I will say it again. The devil is a black man. The devil is a black man. And he's working for the white man against the black brothers. That is who the devil of the 21st century is. The devil is a black man. Satan is a black man. Wow. Just look at all the betrayers you can think of. International betrayal you can think of. Just look at the betrayers you can think of. The white man will begin to do a lot of havoc behind you to damage you. And when you survive, it will be the first person to come out and congratulate you. And will come close. He come close to know how you survive. And you know the next thing the white man will do, he will look for a black man like you. And they are everywhere. Traitors are everywhere. He will now use your own brother against you. That is exactly what they are doing now against the best, you could say, head of state, because he has said he is not going to collect the salary of a president, Captain Ibrahim Traore. We know he's a transitional president, but he has a lot of work to be done. And me, I believe so much in him that he should continue. There's a lot of work to be done. He needs to put Burkina Faso in the right track. He needs to put Burkina Faso in the right track. Because if you say transition should be about 6 months to 2 years. Is enough for transition. But how are we sure if Ibrahim came to just transit Burkina Faso to a democratic rule, how are we sure of the man that is going to come in as the president? It has happened before. Remember, he formed team of the Dibala coup. The guy came in and was dancing to the whites. And that was not the reason why that coup was made. They have to do another coup again. And that was why that year they had 2 coups. One in January, the other one in October, I think. That brought in, the October coup brought in Ibrahim Traore. And he has developed Burkina Faso. That country is the highest growing country in the world, not in Africa, in the world. In terms of education, in terms of health, in terms of housing, he has pumped so much into the system. And the system is responding by providing job for the youth. Providing job for the youth. Do you know that Burkina Faso has just launched its electric cars? Electric cars. These cars are better than Tesla. For those who have tested both, the Burkina Faso electric cars are better than Tesla. The only thing is that there are not too much variety. But that is something that they have to start from somewhere. And they are starting from a very good point of view. Burkina Faso is not a very large country. No. So they don't even need sophisticated. Now that they are just picking up, now that they are just starting. And you know, when the whole world is singing about his praises. Akon, the Senegalese artist, musician, even sang a song to praise Ibrahim Traore. Everybody is talking about how he has changed the country in just 3 years. Electricity is constant. Electricity is constant. Housing, he has built millions of housing estates ready for commission. And all this that he is doing, there are 2 people that is angry. These are 2 people that are supposed to be part of this development, and they are not part of it. They are not part of it because Ibrahim Traore have asked them to leave. Leave because for many years, they have been there and there have been no meaningful developments. No meaningful developments. In fact, the resources have been stolen. They cannot account properly for the resources. And even where they are assigned to sell resources, we discover that they buy these resources so cheap and then they sell it so expensive in Europe. That's why Ibrahim Traore have asked the French and the Americans to leave. And he forcefully forced them to leave. And even those companies that stays, it has to do another contracts. This is what we want from you. And that is how it should be. Burkina Faso is a sovereign state. It has had its independence. It is a sovereign state. It's not under any country. It has to take its own decision by its own people. And the mineral resources of the country should be decided by its own people what to do with it. And the price will be determined by them. If you don't want to buy it, it's okay. They'll look for buyers elsewhere. And that is exactly what this guy is doing. This is a man who did not take the salary of a president. He said his salary as a captain is enough for him. And he has transformed the country. And that is why now America are looking for, France are looking for a way to bring him down. And America is a very big country. The population of black in America is now up to 30%. It's not up to 30%. And they discover that to bring Ibrahim Traore down, to destroy Ibrahim Traore down, so that they will get the sympathy of the world, was best if they used a black man, so that it will not look as if it's a kind of a prejudice. That was, after all, it was a black man that has said that he is a dictator. But who is this black man that is saying that Ibrahim Traore is a dictator and does not have the interest of his people at heart? Who is he? Michael Elliott Langley is a United States Marine Corps general who has served as a commander of the United States Africa Command. United States African Command. You know what America is trying to do? America thinks we are in our 60s or the 70s or even in the 80s when America was the police of the world. As I'm talking today, this is the 25th of April 2025. America say it loudly in Washington, play by video in the White House. America is no longer the police of the world. They are no longer the giants of the world. They no longer control the world military might. China has taken over. Russia has taken over. And now, I'm happy that India also formed part of this China-Russia alliances. Nigeria should have been part of them, but because of our bad leadership, Nigeria was refused to be a member of this great organization that is just springing up. South Africa went in its place. So this American citizen opened his wide mouth. He is a black man. Because that is why I said that when the white want to use black against black, when the white wants to deal with black, they use a black man. And he was one of those that they have used. So I say it. Michael Elliott Langley has no business talking about Burkina Faso. He's not an African. He does not know what is going on in Burkina Faso. If Ibrahim Traore decides to use the gold of his own country to protect himself, we will say he's doing the right thing, because America and France have sworn to destroy him. Look at what France did. France paid not just the Burkinas, a large group of Africans to begin to protest in France that Captain Ibrahim Traore is a bad president. You that is in France, you're protesting that Ibrahim Traore is a bad president, when you have not been home for the past 10 years, because there was nothing in Burkina Faso as a country that would interest you. And now that is beginning to change the country, most of you, blacks too, Burkinabes too, but very few, paid to protest against a very good man. The same thing with Michael Elliott Langley. He is doing all his best to paint Ibrahim Traore's bad. I looked at him and I spat on you. Shame to you. Sometimes I looked at it. The African Americans does not know their roots, does not know where they are from. A general being used to do the dirty job for the white man. The only war this man has fought is a war in Afghanistan. And we all know why America went to that war. America is out there going after other countries' mineral resources, acting as if they are the police of the world. So I am happy that a lot of Burkinabés back home came out to tell the world that they support their captain. They are very much in love with Captain Ibrahim Traore, and they will do everything possible to protect the sovereignty of Burkina Faso. If it's the first time you're coming across this channel, this is Ini TV. We are global and social commentators. We ask you to please comment and subscribe too. It costs you nothing to subscribe to this channel. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, but God love you most. As it is the culture in this channel, we'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say choose, ciao, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista, bye bye. Remember, Ibrahim Traore is the best president in Africa. He's an example that many are copying. And I hope that one day, we all Africans will begin to think like him. Adios. Peace. Ciao.